RMC Switchgears has recently just announced that it's pausing its major production capacity expansion. So they had planned this massive capacity expansion and they're pausing this right now. They're putting this on hold, and their recent guidance, that is their targets for revenues and profits they had given for fiscal year 2026, fiscal year 2027, they've also kind of put them also on hold. So they're saying that the earlier guidance they had given, those are not the guidance they have right now. So in order to clarify the situation and to give even more clarification, basically, we're going to read the latest con call where Mr. Ankit Agarwal, who's from the company, what has he said? Okay. So his statements from the latest con call. Let me now update you quickly on the manufacturing expansion progress. We had earlier announced a plan to set up a 1 gigawatt or solar module plant after detailed review of the policy and technology landscape, especially the upcoming DCR. DCR is Domestic Cell Requirement. DCR cell requirement from June 2026. We believe that this is not the optimal time to commit large capital to module manufacturing. Domestic cell availability and performance are still evolving, and global technologies are rapidly shifting from PERC to TOPCon and HJT. Entering manufacturing during this transition risks locking into technology, and that may become outdated quickly. All right. So, as a summary, they said they are saying that earlier they had a plan to install this 1 gigawatt solar module manufacturing plant. But they feel, again, as a summary, they feel that the technology, the module manufacturing technology, is experiencing change. For example, earlier PERC actually used to be a major module. Now, if you actually look in RMC's earnings, like investor presentations, it's shown that earlier the PERC modules were the big thing. They were selling and making the majority of the revenues, as far as I remember, in the earning that is shown. Then Topcon. Topcon becomes the big major revenue contributor and PERC starts becoming outdated. So they feel that because the module manufacturing, the solar cell technology, and the requirements are changing, so they want to put this manufacturing capacity, this new plant, solar module plant, they're putting this on hold and they're waiting to see where the technology evolves. They feel it's too risky to make a plant right now. Okay, that's the reason that given. Then what about their future plans? What about their guidance? What are they saying? So he says, Mr. Ankit Agarwal, in closing, I would like to address a progress towards Vision 2030. We recognize that a long-term aspiration of achieving 5,000 crores in sales by 2030 is ambitious and requires structural scaling with stability. We do not view recent achievements as a guarantee of linear progression, but rather as early proof points that the foundations we are building is directionally sound. All right. So it seems from this para and from this entire con call, their vision, the 2030 vision of 5,000 crores in annual sales by 2030, they have not put that on hold. They're not saying Vision 2030 is gone. I believe they're trying to say that they will still try their best to achieve Vision 2030, but like earlier, they had given a guidance, like on a paper, on a screen, they had shown 2026, they're expecting this much, 2027, they're expecting this much, 2028, and so onwards, they're expecting this much revenue. Now it's not going to be as linear as that. Now, with the plans put on hold, the foundations, what did they say? Their exact words were their foundation they're building is directionally sound, but it's not going to be as linear as before. Okay. Then he says the current deferral meaning pause. The current deferral is a strategic pause, not an abandonment, designed to ensure that when we enter manufacturing, it is future ready and aligned with global technology cycles, safeguarding long term return on capital employed. It's a pause, not an abandonment. And they're trying to keep up with the technology, reduce risk and all of that. Okay. Then he also says they have a healthy order pipeline of approximately 825 crores to be delivered over the next 12 months, providing visibility and confidence as we scale forward. So it seems the current order book, meaning orders from customers that they already have, is around 825 crores ish. and is to be delivered over the next 12 months. It does not mean next 12 months revenue is 825 crores. No. Revenue recognition, very important in accounting. Revenue recognition, when they recognize revenue, is actually always after some time of completing the work. Right? So this 825 crores in totality will come later. In total, it will come later. So, of course, some amount of this will be recognized in these 12 months, but a portion after. The portion which gets done the last of the 12 months. Okay, then let's move onwards. We got more things to do. We actually have. Okay, we have already participated in tenders worth 1500 crores. So, I think what you're trying to say that the current order book pipeline, meaning the orders they are currently bidding for. So they have already got 800 and ish crores. I believe they're bidding currently for 1500 crores, and their order conversion ratio is 30 to 35%. Order conversion, what percentage of orders they are bidding for, what percentage of projects they're bidding for, are they actually winning? 30 to 35% sounds very good, like order conversion ratio, honestly speaking. Minimum, if you're taking this as a total value, I think is 450 crores. As new orders, they are very confident on winning, but let us see if they actually do. Then, battery energy storage systems, literally a storage system of a battery which stores energy. It's a very fast growing market in India. Okay. He says regarding BESS, BESS is a very upcoming thing, and we are bidding aggressively in BESS tenders. So even in battery energy storage tenders, meaning projects where it's literally asked to install, like bring battery energy storage systems and install them for clients. Install them wherever the client wants them installed. Install them for the clients. For best tenders, RMC is actually bidding for best tenders. We've already secured 2 to 3 joint ventures with best manufacturers, and we are participating in the tenders. Since we have to do EPC, best is not a new technology or a different technology for us. So we have the capabilities of doing best. All right. As a summary, what does RMC do? In addition to making electrical products like smart meter enclosure boxes, in addition to making electrical products, it also installs them for the customers, so the clients. It will install the smart meter box enclosure, it will install all the other electrical products, it will do all these installations. EPC is actually that, like a very summary. EPC involves manufacturing plus installing of the system. So RMC is not going to manufacture battery energy systems. My understanding, they have these joint ventures with best manufacturers. Best manufacturers will supply them these BES products to RMC. RMC is participating in best tenders. RMC is going to install the best that they've bought from best manufacturers. They will install them for the clients after winning the best tenders if they do. So basically, it's not a new technology for them. They've installed stuff before, they can install it right now. Then, very importantly, they said, Mr. Uncle Agarwal again says the total addressable market for RMC is 20 lakh crores. All the businesses where they engage, what is the total market size there? 20 lakh crores. 5 lakh crores in RDSs, which is revamped distribution scheme. I think so. 9 lakh crores is from transmission lines, and the balance is from solar. Rest is solar. Okay. So 9 plus 5, 14. 6 lakh crores is from solar. All right. Then we move forward. Okay, yeah, we move forward. Yes. Now this is interesting. They have this water management subsidiary where they're, I guess, installing water meters, but they have a subsidiary engaging in waters, and they're putting that on hold. So he is saying the water management subsidiary has now been pulled for the Kusum project. The Kusum project is being developed under that subsidiary. Water projects have been put on hold because when we started water projects, we were not hoping for such big opportunities in the electrical sector as we see right now. So I think first we should completely work on the electrical sector. The water subsidiary engaging in like water projects, whatever those projects were, they're saying they have put them on hold. They put the subsidiary on hold because electrical sector is getting so much work, so much opportunity. So they will focus on that opportunity. Okay. Then I think focus on like one more thing. All right, very important. The company's profit margin fell. This quarter, the EBITDA margin fell. Total EBITDA, of course, rose a lot, but did not rise as fast as revenue. Is that a concern or not? What did management have to say? So Mr. Ankit Agarwal said, the change in margin is a strategic decision at this stage of growth. We are positioning scale and absolute profit rather than margin percentage, actually. This is a temporary dilution which is intentional and aligned with the broader execution plans. Our bidding is continuing to remain disciplined and we're not taking any low margin projects out of pressure. We are monitoring margin behavior and we expect stability as the business gains scale and operating leverage. So there's nothing of a poor cost management or aggressive bidding. Okay, he's saying this decline in profit margin is in line. It's a decision. It's a decision of the company currently, currently in the near term future, they are positioning, sorry, they're emphasizing, they're preferring, they're not the best word, they're preferring and emphasizing on absolute profit. So the absolute profit rising, all right, they're not focusing on margins, they are focusing on absolute profit rising, the meaning the profit itself, the number profit, number term of the profit, that rising a lot. They're focusing on that. So right now their plan is that profit margin will decrease, overall profit amount will rise, margin will decrease. However, as they gain scale, as their size rises, they expect stability in the margins. And this bidding thing, whatever they're talking about, they're saying that the investors may be worried that are their margins declining because they're bidding for projects which have so low margins, but the company keeps bidding for these projects because they have to expand. The company is saying no, they are not taking any low margin projects out of pressure to expand rapidly. No, this is all part of this is all part of the plan. Yes, they're all part of the plan. Um, Wait, hold on. Let me go back and go back. Yes. Okay. Now, question has been asked by an analyst, an investor analyst has been asked the question. This question is from Ram Prasad N.K. Ankit. Can you share revenue, EBITDA, and profit after tax guidance for fiscal year 2026 and 2027? Also, does the old guidance of 3,000 crores by 2030 still hold, or will the guidance be revised? I think we've already given the answer to this question. There are no guidances as of now because of the recent change in strategy. We're working on it, and as soon as we work, we will let you know. Wait, hold up. 5,000 crores 2030 vision, but it's actually 3,000 crores by 2030. That 5,000 crores, what was that? I think that was total revenue, like accumulated revenue from 2026 2030. Maybe, maybe it could be that. Maybe we are both tripping, but okay. Okay, new statement, new statement. Right now, there are no guidances, but they're working on it. And as soon as we work, we will let you know. Okay, fine. And current order book 800 crores completion next 12 months. Okay, that's still big. That's still big. And yeah, that's it. I think there was one more thing I want to show, but I can't find it. Um, Again, they have mentioned 5,000 crores revenue goal. I think that's total revenue from 2026 to 2030. Total revenue because they mentioned 3,000 crores also. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But our other statement is 100% there's a possibility because if you see the total addressable market we have given, it's very huge. It is around 1.4 lakh crores or total addressable market, which we do not have the bandwidth also to execute completely. That is why I said even 1% conversion will help us to do many things. So I think it will become a majority or a major part of our supply chain of an electrical product solution system or electrical product vertical. The major part of the business will still be the electrical product vertical. Point number two, the 5,000 crore scale is very much achievable with the help of transmission, distribution, and solar EPC. If you see other companies working only on these, the amount of orders are very huge. That is not a problem I see. So here he says because the total market is so huge, in the long term, this 5,000 crores revenue target, which I'm starting to believe is cumulative revenue from 2026 to 2030, 5,000 crores in total, and I think 3,000 crores by 30 will achieve. They are trying to say that. I could be wrong. Do tell down below. But he's confident. Okay, management is confident. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Then I think there was one more thing I wanted to show. And again, that 1% conversion, what did he mean by that? 1% conversion was 1% of total addressable market. Okay. Isn't that around 1400 crore whole? Okay, no, 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 no. No, 1%, 1%. Okay. He's confident. He's confident. And there's one more statement I want to show, but I can't find it. That's completely my fault. That is it. Bye. Sorry.